consistent with it. He would be the first to outline that. And the cars of kind of similar to the Trident, but we'll be able to tell them apart. We'll be used to it by the end of this session. Matsushita, though, is Honda's great hope in Formula 1. He knows he's got a route there. Can he find some of the consistency that he hasn't been able to? He's a pole position winner. He's a race winner. He has always been quick. He was first at this level of motorsport with Stoffel Van Dorn back in 2015, and he won the race in GP2 that year back in Budapest. So it's now about showing that he can build a championship, and I think the same applies to Sete Camara, to Latifi, to Luca Giotto, who has had good pace for a very, very long time as well, and De Vries. We spoke about that a few moments earlier on. Carlin, you're looking at right now with the slightly, they always put together a great looking car, don't they? And just the little accents that are different between Matsushita and you can see with the red on his car, and then you've got Louis Delatraz as well with the yellow on his car. That's the only real difference. The car has to be fundamentally the same livery, but you can muck around with stuff like that. You'll see that Luca Giotto has blue wing elements at the front and the back of the car to differentiate himself from his teammate Zhu. So 6 minutes to go. It's been a good session for us. Certainly Dams, who looked very strong around this circuit this time last year with Alexander Albon. Boschong has got himself right back into the field. The question for Boschong is not about this core pace. He's finished 7th on 3 occasions in his Formula 2 career. For Boschong, it's about taking that step forward into qualifying when they've got the Red Bull soft tyres on. And yes, that is correct, the Red Bull soft tyres with the colours changing this year. Sergio Sete Camara did not win a race last year, but was part of an outfit in Carlin that went to the team's championship. They were able to outscore Russell and Aitken. That was Norris and Camara, and Sergio Sete Camara, yet another driver with a connection to a Formula 1 team with that link to McLaren. They got a yellow flag in Sector 1 as we ride on board with Sergio Sete Camara. The Brazilian driver will be so keen to... It's exactly like Valtteri Bottas. If he gets to win this weekend, end of narrative, end of story. He is immediately a contender, and no one's talking about the fact that that win hasn't come since 2017 back at Spa-Francorchamps, and that was with MP Motorsport. So that was a sprint race, and slightly, I mean, brilliant race from him. Oh, look, he's really fighting it, trying to get the, just trying to hang on to the car at the bottom of the hill, but it's sideways there, reminiscent of the shopping trolley, but he's gathered it all together. You can see how much time he's lost for the moment. No one out there setting personal bests, and they will give back 1 set of the tyres. They're given 3 sets of the medium tyres. 1 goes back after practice. They've got 2 sets of the soft tyres for the weekend. So Camara comes across the line, 2.7 seconds off the pace, but more data for the team is logged. So we've got Jack Aitken coming down to turn number 1, and what did we hear from him in his piece? That it is incredibly bumpy there, and here to show you that with the puff of white smoke out the back with Calderon in exactly the same part of the circuit with the underside of the car. No sparks from the Formula 2 cars like we'll get from the Formula 1 cars, but the puff of white to light blue smoke coming out of the back there. DRS open for Tatiana Calderon, braking down to turn number 4. Just a case of getting confident with that car. You can see less than a second covering 1st to 12th. And the Prema pair of Galeo and Schumacher, 11th and 12th. Jean Galeo scoring a very fine 7th place here last year. He's looking this weekend for his first points since Monaco when he was on the podium. So Monaco to the end of the season was a pointless run for Jean Galeo. Disappointing for him. He comes back again for his 5th season at this level, and he is another driver hoping to take a step forward. And I think that really does